Attachment time. Okay, that's great. Hey guys, it's 1970 here, and welcome back to another death profile. So let's get this video started. Make sure you like the video. Try to channel want to see more content like this. Leave a comment down below, and ring the bell to let you know when the video comes out. Okay. First thing I want to say is, uh, well, OBS has got a new update, and it's gonna make it a little bit more difficult for me to use it now. So, but yeah. Other than that, it I kind of one thing I want to say first before I start this. I kind of why I'm starting this so late right now. So yeah, this is my Ruby deck. It's kind of my own theme on it. I want to explain to you what I mean by teachers and principal. It's often my favorite characters from the show mostly, and it's often some of the teachers and the principal. Even some students, but not exactly students from the own school, from the other schools. That's as you know for the students. So let's get started. Okay. First things first, I'm just going to show you the climaxes and then go from there. So first climax is defend the school, defending the school. Which way I show you guys that? That's for some reason. I want this at 4, of course. This, that. And what this does is all your characters get plus 1000 power and plus 1 soul. When this triggers, return this card to your hand. Put the top card of your deck into stock. And if you don't get what by that is, yeah. I've explained this before, so I don't think I should need to explain it again. Because I've explained it a little bit too many times. But, why not? Uh, when it gets revealed for when you're attacking. It gets revealed for this icon. Um, that's what it does. And next comics. Team SSSN. We won this at 4 too. Um, what this does is all your characters get plus 1,000 power and plus 1 soul, so it does the same thing as that. Also, this is just guys know this is a 3-color deck, so it's yellow, green, and red. Now many people want 3-color decks for Weiss because sometimes they can't function correctly. This one functions it pretty good. Like I would say, functions great correctly. Um, the trigger for this left hand corner is the triggers. You may choose a character with um the the plus 1 soul thing in it, like right here, like that. With that symbol on it, you may choose a character that has that kind of symbol on it, and which when the waiting will return to your hand, or put it in stock. And that's what that does. Um, and I'm just going to let you know, not many of these cards are going to be shiny out or anything like that because those Ruby did not have many shiny cards for what I liked from it. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you in advance for that part. They made this deck pretty cheap to be good, but that's not the reason why I got it. The reason why I got it because these are my favorite characters from the show. So let's start with the grade zeros first. Now, okay. So first thing first, we're going to start with Sun Woo. Woo Dog. I think that's how I say his name. We won this at 4. He has 2,000 attack. Causes 0 to play, of course. Um, he has women, and he's at SSN. No, I'm showing this on my Ruby map. Get on, not Ruby map. Kill map. Kill map. Not that. Sorry. Because I like this map a lot. I like on sometimes. Yes, 2,000 attacks to 0 to call. William. Easy women. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, if you have another women character, this card gets plus 2,000 to the end phase, so it becomes 4,000. Pay 1 stock, put the top card of your deck into your clock. When this card bows an opponent's card, it becomes reverse. So it becomes like this way. To you guys. You pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 winner characters from among them, and reveal them to your opponent, and put them into your hand, and put the rest into your waiting room. So yeah, and that's why I want to set 4. It's a good adding at level 0 kind of thing. So yeah. And next we got one of the t-shirts. Well, t-shirt for the field trips and stuff. Oblon's Baxman field trip. I don't know if I read his name right. and apologize in advance. I want him at 4. He has 1,000 attack, costs a 0 to play. He's a 1-ness, of course. All these characters are going to be 1-ness, as you know. When another battle card, when another character battle opponent becomes reverse, choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 to the end phase. Pay 2 your stock. Turn this way. Search your deck for up to 1 win card. Reveal to your opponent and put it into your deck. So this is another search power for the deck. Next is Oz. Ozpin or Oz. But we won this at 3. He has a 1,000 attack, costs 0 to play. He's a 1-ness. If you want to know what the special saying he has right here is, I hope they never have to. And then when this card is placed on the stage on your hand, you'll get the top 2 cards of your deck and put them in any order you want to. So you can put the next 2 cards in the order you want to for when you're going to be attacking or your opponent. When this card attacks, if you have one or less other characters, you may put the top card of your deck into the waiting room. If it's a level 0 or lower, put it on stage in any position. Well, put it on your backstage in any position, I would say. So that's the reason why I let you look at the top, because it lets you put a level 0 card in the backstage for you. And then next, 0. And this is my last one. Nino Kit. We won her at 3. She has a 1,000 attack, 0 to play. She's a women's FNKI. And when this card is placed on stage from your hand, if your opponent has one or less characters in the center stage, choose one costing 0 or less character and put it on the bottom of their center stage. So in your opponent's center stage, put it on the bottom of their deck. At the beginning of your opponent's draw phase, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it is level 1 or higher, you may return this card to your hand. If it's a climax or level 0, it stays on the stage. So it's a good way to bounce stuff back. And that's all the level 0 stuff. Now we'll start with level 1. First, we'll start with the card I wish that came in shiny, but it doesn't. Only comes in common. Beacon Academy. The Academy itself. We won this at 4. Causes 1 stock to play it. What it does is put this card into your memory. So, if you guys want to know what memory is, I think I explained on one of my other videos, but it's like Banish for Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Exile for Magic or something similar to that. Reveal the top card of your deck. If that cards an event or a winning card. Put it into your hand. And this is the event card, so this will be put into my hand if I reveal this. Otherwise, return to the original place. Memory. During your turn, if this card's in your memory, all your winnings card gets plus 500 power. So if I have all 4 of these in my memory, all my winning cards get plus 2,000 power. And that's on during my turn only. That's in general. No, that is during your turn. That's not. It's during your turn. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know. Let's just keep going. On to the next teacher. Well, teacher you already seen, but yeah. Ashwood Boss no men. I can barely read this word. Umbits. Umbits. We won this at 2. He has 2,500 attack. 0 cost to play. Which is special saving is. Remember, students, it is previously this kind of annoying that breeds violence. And then what he does is put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, when you hit a cost, if you do search for 1 Windows card, character card in your clock, return it to your hand, and then put the top card of your deck into your clock. So it's a good way to get stuff out of your clock, and then when this card becomes reversed, if this card bows up opponent is cost level 0 or less, you put the top card of your opponent clock into the waiting room and put that character card into their clock. Next is this is not exactly a teacher, but it still helps a bunch. Junior Exciting. He just is a really good grade 1 for this kind of deck, and I kind of like the moves so. He has 2,500 attack, costs 0 to play. He's one of course. Of course, they all have 1 soul. So yeah. What he does is all other winning characters gets plus 500 power at the beginning of their climax phase. Choose one of your characters, and that character gets plus 1,000 power to the end phase. So it's just a neat little power boost kind of thing. And then this is my last level 1, which is Jonah Huntress to the rescue. We won this at 4. He has 6,000 attack. Costs 1 to play. What she does is when its character attacks, this card gets plus X power to the end of the turn. X is equal to the number of other winner's character cards you have times 500. So you have up to 4 other winner's character cards. So this card gets plus 2,000 for each one that gets attacked. So your attack was 2 others. So 2,000 makes it 8,000, 2,000, 10,000. Highest you can get to it too. And then it also has Encore. Its Encore is put 1 card from your hand through the waiting room. Pretty sure I explained Encore before, but Encore is if it died, you can restore just by putting one card from your hand to your waiting room, and it will not die. It'll turn back sideways. And then that's all my level ones. Next is my level twos. First thing, Sun Veg Vegas Vegas Festival. I don't think I read that right. Not actually. Has 7,000 attack. Costs one stock of it. Um, has the symbol to get you plus one for the soul. So, yeah. It's a one and SSSN. If you have four or more winning characters, this card gets -1 level while in your hand. So instead of it being a level 2, it would become a level 1. Climax. You have his certain kind of climax, which I have is this one. Put one of that Team SSSN from your climax area into your waiting room. At the end of this card attack, you will pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Choose up to 2 winning characters among them. Reveal it to your opponent. Put them into your hand and then put the rest into your waiting room. So it's just another ad. I like him because you can play him for a lower cost at level 1. Well, you get what I mean. Yeah. Next is Peter Part. Pretty sure you might be one t-shirts. I'm not exactly sure. Haven't seen the show in a while, so yeah. We play. Um, so this we play him at 4. What he does, he has 3,500 attack. Costs us 1 stock to play. Of course, he has plus the soul thing. He's a one-list card. Put 1 card from your hand into the waiting room. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 winless card from the waiting room and return to your hand. When this card becomes reversed, if this card battles an opponent's monster level 2 or lower, you may reverse that character. So it's a Slayer for level 2 and lower. But those are hard to find for those kind of Slayers. And they are not that many kind of different kind of things too. So that's the reason why I won this at 4 because it's my main Slayer boy. Just to get rid of some stuff that's a problem for me. And then next one is Venus Bunt Scarletent. We won her at 4. Let me move her a little bit. She has 6,000 attack. Costs us 1 to play it. Of course, gives you +1 soul. She's abundance. CFBY. Uh, all other when character gets +1,000 power. And then Brainstorm. Pay 1 stock. Turn 2 your characters this way. Flip up the top 4 of your deck and put it into your waiting room. For each climax revealed among them, choose one character from your waiting room and return to your hand. So yeah, she's a brainstormer to that. That's the reason why I play her at 4 mostly. The other reason why is because she's just a really good power up for the deck. The show too. And let's go on to my level 3s. First things first, Luna, Good Wish. You won her at 4. No, I'm at 3. Done it. You won her at 3. She costs us 2 stock to play it. She gets +1 soul when she gets revealed. She has 10,000 power. She's a witness, and she has 2 soul when she attacks. When this card is placed on the stage on your hand, you may put the top card of your clock into your waiting room. So it has recovery for you. Then pay 1 stock, put 1 card from your hand into your waiting room. When you attack, you may pay the cost. If you do, this card gets +2,000 power and the following ability dealt end phase. When this card battles an opponent becomes reversed, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. This damage may be cancelled. So yeah. That's what she does. And then we have Ozpin fighting off cycle. Won this at 3. Um, costs us 2 to play. He has 9,500 attack. Um, when it gets revealed, has 2 soul. Attacks with when it's like the last one is. If Oz is in your clock, this gets -1 level on your hand. So you can play this at level 2 if Oz is in your clock. So the level 0 Oz. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, draw up to 2 cards and choose 1 card from your hand and put it into a waiting room. Climax with yes, his certain kind of climax. This is this one. When this card attacks, if defending the school is in your climax area, and you have 4 other witness characters, this card gets +1,000 and the following ability till the end of your opponent's next turn. At the beginning of your opponent's attack phase, choose one of your opponent's characters, and that character gets -2 souls until the end phase. So it's like that. That does nothing to me. You have to hit something to give it plus, or have something there to give it plus. Because I'm going to snipe you, get -2 soul every time, which makes me so good. And that's the basic and stuff. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically what I'm playing the deck and kind of what they do. I'm not gonna explain how the deck works right now because I'm a little bit too hungry too. I kind of haven't eaten yet for dinner, so yeah, I just gotta go after this. So yeah, I wanted to at least get this video in first before I had to. Hope you guys enjoyed the profile. If you guys want to one root this kind of Ruby deck yourself, you can. If you want one your own kind of Ruby deck, you can too. Your own optional deck. It's I like it a little bit for Weiss for a set, but I wouldn't say it's my uh, what's the word? Favorite. Yes, favorite thing that came out of Weiss for a set because of how they did them in it. But I'm not trying to insult it. It's a okay set to play. And the reason why I did it because it had a lot of characters I like from it. There's one more character I kind of like from it that I wish that I could have put in it was Crow, but they only have two Crow cards, and they're not really good at all. I hate that so much, but yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just be continuing this, well, not continuing that. We'll just be ending this here. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace. This is 1917.